Mr. Marcus, just can I look at my quiz just a little bit?
You can look at it on Monday when I give it back to you.
Oh, okay.
You guys will get your quiz back Monday with a mark on it, and you can use it to study for your test, which will be happening on probably Wednesday of next week.
Really?
Really? All right. So, this question we have here is not actually finding a surface area. It's actually something else. So, let's have a look at this question, and you guys tell me what information does this question give us? It gives us a lot. Somebody tell me something. Pardon me? Excellent. It gives me a surface area and a radius. What else does it give me? The shape with which I am working. What shape is that, Sean? A cone. So already this question has told me that I need to deal with the surface area of a cone, and I know the radius, and I know the surface area. So I'm going to get the formula for that surface area, and I'm going to write it down. Pi r squared plus pi r slant. Right? Now, the question says I need to find the slant. So do I know what number goes in for that letter? No, I don't. But do I know some of the other letters? Yes. What letters do I know from this question? I know the SA. What is it? 1,200. What else do I know? The R. Pi 5 squared plus pi times 5 times slant. And I need to find slant. This is algebra. I need to remind you how to do algebra because to do trigonometry, you need to be able to do algebra. So we are going to remind you of that by using formulas that you already know. So we need to fix this up. What in there can I fix up right now? I can fix 5 squared. 1,200 equals 25, because 5 squared, pi, plus 5 pi slant. Does everyone agree? Now here is where most of you are going to get into trouble. Okay? Because I want nobody to write down what I'm about to write down. I just want you to pay attention. If I gave you this, what I'm about to write in red, don't write it down. If I gave you this, S. Could you tell me what S was? You could, couldn't you? And what you would do would be something like this. You would do minus 5, 10 equals 2S, divide by 2, and S would equal 5. Right? Excellent. So everybody can do that. But when I say do that over here, all of a sudden people start screwing it up. Why? What's different over here? I'm not saying that something isn't different. I'm asking you what is different about what I wrote in black from what I wrote in red that might mess a kid up. There's not two variables, is there, L? It looks like there's two variables because you guys forget that pi is not a variable, is it? It's just a number. Okay? So when I wanted to get rid of 5, I did minus 5. So when I want to get rid of positive 25 pi, what should I do? Subtract 25 pi. Minus 25 pi. So now I have 1,200, and I'm going to take away 25 pi. And what is left over here? 5 pi s, correct? Everybody cool? Now, when I was left with something that looked like that over here, I divided by the coefficient, didn't I? And that got rid of the 2, because I saw 2 times s. But in algebra, you do the opposite of what you see. If you see multiply, you do division, yes? Same thing over here, even though it looks different. You follow the same rules. This is 5 times pi times s. So I have to get rid of 2 times. So I have to divide by 5 pi. Where else? Over here as well. So my s is now by itself. And it equals 1,200 minus 25 pi divided by 5 pi. This is what you need to be able to do in grade 10, grade 11, grade 12 math. You need to be able to do that without your calculator. I am not looking for the value there. I am looking for your ability to move equations around. Do you all understand what I am saying? At the end of it all, you are welcome to find this volume by punching this into your calculator. And to do that, that's another whole lesson, because you guys aren't very good with your calculators yet. You're good with the basic functions of it, but some of this higher end stuff is a little difficult to do, especially because everybody's got a different calculator, and especially because everybody brings a different calculator to every class. If you have your own that you always have, it's real easy to learn how to do it. All right? Does everybody see what I did there? Now, how would you punch this into your calculator? I recommend right now, everybody grab their machines and practice punching this in. Try it on your own. See if you can get the right answer. Whatever you get when you punch it into your calculator, write it down right here. I got whatever you get. Then I'm going to write down the answer. And then we'll talk about how or why you didn't get the right answer. Or how and why you got the right answer. Pardon me? Mm-hmm. That would probably get you the same thing. It's a little hard to read your writing, I challenge, but...
Şey yapmam gerekiyor.
So, who has an answer for me? They think. Sarav. 704.63. Okay. I'm just going to write down a couple of these. I'm not going to say if they're right or wrong, because I expect some of you guys to get these wrong. So, I had a 764 something. 704. Okay, thank you. 704. What's next? What do you got? 356. What do you got?
71.
71. What? No, I don't need the decimals. It's fine. L, what do you got? You got another 71. What do you got? 75. What do you got, Cole? We got another 71. So that's 3 71s. 4 71s. Another 71? All right, we're getting lots of 71s. Robbie, what do you got? You got a 235. All right, now, one of these answers is probably right, yes? Based on what you see there, what would you guess is the right answer? 71. It is indeed 71. Now here's the problem. Everybody that didn't get 71, you can see with your eyes what you needed to push in, yes? Right? You know that that means minus, that means times, that means divide, that means times, yes? Is there anything about this that you don't understand when I write it down? No. So how are we getting different answers? What is it that's screwing us up? Is it this or is it our machine? It's the machine. You don't know how to use this. But all of you blindly believe this thing, don't you? Right? Blindly. All of you have told me that's the answer. And I'm not saying that's bad or wrong. I'm just saying, guys, what is the formula? The formula says pi r squared plus pi r slant, right? Right?
Yeah.
The surface area is 1,200, correct? Everyone agrees? So if your slant was 700, that would mean 700 times the radius, which is 5. That's 3,500 already, isn't it? It has to be 1,200. Do you see the problem here? Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? If it was 300, 300 times 5 is 1,500. What's the biggest number you're allowed to have? 1,200. Even 235. 235 times 5 is over 1,000, plus another 25. Even that's too big, isn't it? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? You can't believe your calculator. So now, let's talk about how you use your calculator to do this. Now listen, everybody's got a different calculator. So I'm going to show you the way to punch this in that will always work, no matter what calculator you have, okay? Even if you have a super fancy one like Sarav has, if you punch in what I'm about to write, you will all get the right answer, okay? Is everybody ready? All right. Remember, this is not the easiest way to do it. This will just always work, okay? You take the top part, and I'm going to write in red. You do 1200 minus 25 times pi equals. Everybody do that. One, 200 minus 25 times pi equals. Everybody should have 1121.46. Yes? Everybody should be looking at that, right? Now, the next thing, if you look at what we are working with, it says divided by 5 pi. Now, your calculator knows bed mass. Are you trying to divide by 5 and then by pi? Or are you trying to divide by 5 times pi? 5 times pi, yes? So you take this answer after equals, and you now push divided by bracket 5 times pi. Close bracket equals. Divided by, and some of your calculators will say A and S there, some won't. Bracket 5 times pi, close brackets, equals 71.39. Okay. This will work for everybody. Now, you can do it way more efficiently than that.
Yeah.
You can do it in way less button pushes. But that will work on the most expensive, best calculator you can buy. And it will work on the piece of crap you've been using since grade 7. Okay?
Yeah.
There is a way to make this prettier, but I'm not getting into that because everybody's calculator is different. Cool? Okay. Now what I want for you guys to do, there's only like 8 minutes left in class. There is 4 of these questions, 5, 6 of these questions. Some of them you're not going to know how to do with your calculator, so you're not going to be able to do this part. You're not going to be able to find the number, but you are going to be able to find this part, what it looks like. I want you to try that for the weekend. I'm actually changing my mind. I am going to say I just want this done for the weekend. On Monday, you will work on your review. Don't bother starting it on the weekend because you don't have to do all of it. And you're not going to know what you don't have to do. Okay? Do just these 6 questions. Then on Monday, we're going to teach you how to use your calculator to find the actual numbers. Okay? And then the rest of Monday's class, we'll be working on the review. Homework Monday night. We'll mark it on Tuesday. Okay? And you will have your test probably next Thursday. Because Friday's a Pro D. I don't want you guys to have to write a test after a 3-day weekend. Okay? Because writing the test one day after we do it was problematic today. All right? All right. Try these. Remember, this part is what you can already do.